Okay, we do no dance. Dance. Anyway, come on. I don't wanna see your dress done. I wanna see it sweat like you're like too much trend. You ain't got money in your pocket, you got. Woman, now you never see my Barbie. I wanna see a lifeline on a dance floor. I wanna see you in the heat, getting free to the beat on my knees like a fucking don't go. I wanna see you. Shake up your shoes, bend up, move on, bounce to the one that I do. Get up on the beat, wanna see the beat drop loose. Cause you know that I do. Make the man that praise the lady. Come on, you can pay me a move like a pay.
Watch the way we drop in a mix timing. Rise and amplify when we coming with this swing. That's how we do it. You understand?
One interesting point. Everybody houses nobody. What kind of charity?
We done falsifying, we done falsifying, we done falsifying, we done falsifying. A DJ now can jump it with the rhythm and a rhyme. The DJ now can jump it with the bad bass line, bad bass line, bad bass line, bad bass, bad bass, bad bass line. Holla with the rinsing sound, 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 holla with the rinsing.
I went to the after party and everyone said, let's get the packet in. I was like, no, cocaine's crap and you lot all need to pack it in. Roll out the trees instead.
Thamesmead that are here in the audience with a petition asking you to call in the next phase of development of their estate. Theirs is a real life example of how things are extensively written about, and I've raised separately with the Deputy Mayor of Housing the issues with the ballot process and I'm very concerned about how estate regeneration through private cross subsidy does not get us the homes that we need, but we can talk about that another day. I really want to focus on the lived experience of these residents, which, as you mentioned, it's incredibly disruptive, but I want to kind of bring to life that uncertainty and how that living in limbo really feels to residents, especially if they've been left for about a decade with uncertainty of how estate regeneration will end or when it will. So I visited Lesnes Estate and walked around with the residents, and I really welcome you to go and see what's happening there, because there's about 200 residents still living there, but it's been partially emptied. So you've got residents living next to boarded up houses. When the people move out, the kitchens are torn out and they're sometimes just left on the estate. The walls have been knocked down. There's lots of fly tipping and littering, mice, cockroaches, damp and mould, but all these issues haven't been picked up and looked at. So I just want to talk about this experience where their regeneration has completely stalled. They feel like they've been left to rot with this stress and uncertainty that's kind of hanging over them as well. And they really talk about how this has impacted their health. So I'm concerned that you're not really hearing that direct experience. So I wanted to ask if you'll commit to ensuring this isn't the reality for people in their estate or other estates earmarked for demolition across London.
Well, can I thank you for raising the really important lives that have been lived by the residents who have taken the trouble to come to the public gallery today, but also those who couldn't come today but have spoken to you during the course of your visits. I'll undertake today to get my Deputy Mayor for Housing to look into this issue, but also to work with you, Zoe, to see what we can do to try and ameliorate some of the circumstances that many of you are living under.